Hey guys, my name is Rob Depp, and I'm making this video about today's relationships and anything else that you might come across of as learning something to have a conversation. So I'm hoping with this community that we'll be able to create a strong environment where we can then again talk about many things that affect us and each other, even in a broad sense of the human being category. Now, I have a lot of opinions about many of the Western sciences and education that we all rely on today for the cohesive system known as the internet and social media, but it is in my interest to convey my interest so that I can produce some wealth and possibly influence others in creating their own idiosyncrasies to produce wealth themselves. So by that, I mean to introduce you artificial intelligence and the amount of information. Now, many times before in the past, we would drive around looking for places and going around different counties and towns and hoping that someone would give us directions if we get lost. So the internet introduction of getting instructions of how to get to some place, or the books and processes that we're able to relay to make sure that we get this information so that we're in the right place, is now going to be backed by artificial intelligence at any moment time of the day. Additionally, when the rise of the internet and Google was such a big thing, people would still just drive around all day looking for big ideas to copyright and big ideas to be a part of because they wanted to either get married or become wealthy. And so the future of relationships would be the amount of information you can retain and the amount of cohesiveness you're able to understand because of the many factors facilitating towards growth and prosperity using artificial intelligence and having networking possibilities that will increase your wealth and possible chances of getting married. Now, for some groups of people, most predominantly the dowry system and the arranged marriage system, these people won't have the issue of looking for information. They'll just have to look for the physical demeanor and the presentation of a picture to make sure that they'll be able to achieve the marriage and produce the wealth, and the parents will back them to say that they have the wealth to support the woman. But more or less, most of the world today and throughout the rest of history, as we're going to see, is most likely going to follow this Western science, and they're going to have to look around ideas and find best sort of characteristics of people who are popular and create that similarity or a derivative of that personality to convince the woman to be his wife or convince the employer to give him a job. And so we can go back into artificial intelligence being this deliverance of easy and fast, reliable information that we can retain to have a conversation. This will be the relationships that we usually have. Now, fortunately for you, you possibly already came up with this idea, and I want to thank you for sticking to the end of the video, but it does seem that most things on the internet are going to be redundant and not really interested in watching, so there might be a society out there, or an economy, or mankind, or humanity that's going to tell you that not to use artificial intelligence because we want to make money off using content creation. And with that, like most of my videos, once I'm able to present the information, I'm going to end the video. And once again, feel free to hit that like, comment, subscribe, and maybe possibly get some more information. That way you can achieve wealth and achieve status and the relationships that you'll be able to counterbalance to put yourself in a position of acquisition so that you may rebuttal future prospects in your favor. Primarily with this channel of that. So hit that like and subscribe, and see you in the next one.